Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Friday the 24th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. Weather was gorgeous, started off a little bit chilly, but it warmed up very, very nicely. Turned out to be a gorgeous day overall. It was Karen's day off, or Friday off, and that, probably her last Friday off at this place. So we decided to go do a little, some things, didn't know what we were going to do today. Ended up heading up to Daytona area. Got a couple things done actually around the house here. Headed up to Daytona area to meet up with Angel and that after the show for a quick little lunch at Hooters. Hang around there a while. I guess it took him longer out of this track than I thought it was going to. And he said they're heading over after the track. So we ended up giving up at Hooters and ran over to Bass Pro and saw the new Bass Pro there in Daytona, which surprisingly is not as impressive as we thought it was going to be. They were making it out like it was going to be this giant, big deal. It was huge, and it was not that big. The one in Des Moines, Iowa, is bigger than the one down here in Daytona, across from the Speedway. So it's nice. It's very nice, but it's not gigantic by any means. So went ahead, basically hung out there. Went back, ended up seeing them, hanging out. Saw Russ and Carlos and them at their lunch. But just at the end of their lunch, it's no big deal. We just hung out, talked to them for a little bit. Saw Angel on his way out, chatted with him for a little while, and then basically headed back here. Actually, come on, Bruce, over, come here, come on, get over here. So on the way down, before we headed to the racetrack, I guess actually, we decided to hit up a couple like yard sales, Lions clubs, and like the garden club and that. Went ahead and hit them up. End up buying myself a motorcycle lift jack, like one of those fancy ass little things, but it's an older one, probably for Harbor Freight came around, so it's like much heavier duty. It holds like 2,500 pounds to 1,500 pounds, and it's got some age to it, but the guy is like meticulous. Like it's absolutely brand new still. It's crazy. Has the rubber pads on it, everything. Still has the instruction manual, the sales guide, all that crap. But the guy's one of those guys who just literally holds on to every single thing there is on that kind of stuff. So went ahead and bought it, and it's funny because they didn't have it with me. I didn't feel like dragging it to the thing, so we just had the actual sales guide there, and I laughed because I was looking at stuff. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having it. And I said, if you're around tomorrow and stuff, you guys getting ready to take off on the motorcycle, so I couldn't really do anything with it today. And he's like, saying stuff. Another guy walked in and goes, I was want to go look at that, lift and stuff. So I went ahead and they got in that guy's truck, and I said, I'll just follow you over and I'll take a look at it also. So Karen and I hopped on the motorcycle, followed the guy over there, and it was hilarious because the guy, we kind of got it out, dug out from the wall and stuff, and looked at hang, and he basically, I said, well, you were here first, so you have first right. It's up to you if you want it or not. And the guy was asking $50 for it, which is nothing. So you're stuff there, that was $400 some, and that thing was new, and Harbor Freight sells them for $100, and they're much less quality, so they're much narrower. The wheels don't go as far. The guy's like, well, it's not really quite exactly what I was looking for, and blah blah and kind of crap. So that guy just basically said, no, I'm out, your turn. He's like, your turn. And I said, give you $40 for it. And the guy goes, okay, sold it. And the guy's like, you didn't tell me that. And I'm like, well, I said, I'll sell it back to you. I said, do you want it? And I was like, what the hell? And the guy's like, no, I don't want it. And I'm like, okay, then what's it matter? You didn't want the item. And I finished it. I told the guy at the house, I'm like, well, it's fine. I looked at the guy and said, hey, if you want to do me a favor, would you give it, could we throw it in the back of your truck real quick? I'll haul it back over there to the actual Lions Club. Then I'll just pick it up there in the morning instead of having to come all the way back to his house. And the guy's like, yeah, I have no problem with that, blah, stuff. And then a couple minutes went by as we were like moving the thing around, getting ready to put it. He goes, for $10. And I was like, go fuck yourself. And I'm like, no. I looked at it and I said, I'll come back to the house. I said, I'm not going to pay you $10 to haul this. You got to go back, take that guy back to the place anyway. And the guy was a real dickhead. And I was like, what a sad state of affairs that you're that, that slow. But I went ahead, I was laughed about it, and then we went out, did the whole lunch thing and stuff, came back, called the guy. He was at the house all afternoon, so I went out to his place, loaded up, absolutely no problem at all, saved myself $10. So, and it was just that weird thing. The guy was just, I don't know, he was just weird. So that was a fun part of my day there. So went ahead, got back home from Daytona and that, got the ramp done, was gonna unload my new crane machine, and I just didn't have two weren't around to help me with it, to give me a hand. So instead of trying to hurt myself or break it, I went ahead and just gave up on it. Karen convinced me to wait till tomorrow, and basically ended up having leftover pizza. And then I decided to come out and clean out a corner of the garage. I moved around some stuff, threw away some stuff which people have already taken from the yard. It's amazing how quickly stuff leaves here, like without being in the dump. So went ahead, they took a bunch of stuff right I put out there, but things that just I don't know, things that went through my fire and they still stink like smoke, and it just gives me bad thoughts and bad memories every time I see them, so I smell them. So went ahead and get rid of some of that stuff, and I got room for the machine now to set right in there. So hopefully with the ramp and that I should be able to get this machine out of there easily. I might have Karen film us to see how well that goes in the process of getting this thing out, so I can put it up on YouTube. So I can't find anything on a video of how to move a claw machine or an arcade machine anywhere. Actually, people talk about things, but they don't ever actually show you doing it. So we'll see how it goes. It's stupid heavy. The two of us that put it in there, it was literally all we could do to get that thing in the van. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.